Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on Chapter 8 of Volume 3 of RWBY, and holy crap, this episode, things are really starting to heat up. Things are getting tense and suspenseful in this episode. Emotions are just plain up running high for everyone. You got, starting at the beginning with Yang, everything, her world's turned upside down. Everyone is just not believing her. Luckily, her team is. That moment when she was tearing up because Blake said she didn't believe her at first. Of course, Blake gave her reasoning, which makes sense. We've seen what happened with the whole thing with Adam and everything, so I can see that. But in the end, she does believe her and all that kind of stuff. But it was still just my heart was just oh, poor Yang, those bastards, Mercury and Emerald. Now that we know for sure it was Emerald who did it because of her semblance. And then, of course, we see that she's not the only one with emotions running high. We see Pyrrha is confused on what she should do with the whole Fall Maiden thing. She's depressed. She doesn't know, what she should do, really. You get a little John and Pyrrha moment, and that is, of course, blown away with her slamming John against the wall. And it's not just Pyrrha now. You got John being, I felt sorry for him. Man, he's like, what did I say? He's like, poor guy, he doesn't even know, You can't really get mad at him. And then poor Pyrrha, just because stress, the whole destiny thing, I can see what she was talking about and everything. She always saw herself being a huntsman and saving people, and in a way this will save people and everything, but it's at the cost of herself, really. So I don't know what she's gonna do, what's gonna happen. Is she gonna end up picking yes to that or not? And then, of course, there's a whole thing with Mercury and Emerald, and the whole fact with the match at the end, the cliffhanger with Pyrrha being against Penny. Sorry, I had a mind pretty much Penny is a robot, obviously. She's all metal. So there's that whole thing. What's going to happen there? Pyrrha could just boom, boom, And then, of course, Emerald was there. So there might be something. Emerald might use her semblance to do something else to ruin Pyrrha's chance and ruin her whole thing. And then there's a whole thing with Mercury going to be fighting RWBY. What is RWBY going to do? She doesn't have her weapon. Things are getting pretty dang crazy. We didn't see Cinder at all in this episode, which is quite weird. But I guess everyone has their plans. Mercury, which is also weird because when at the end of the last one, Cinder was saying, Mercury, stay here, because her and Emerald's got their own thing to do. She's not there. Emerald's in the crowd, might be using her semblance. And then Mercury is there, and he's gonna why is he showing himself to RWBY? I guess because RWBY started to figure it out towards the end. It was also interesting to see Velvet use her. She had her camera out, which I'm guessing at the end it showed too. I think that's her weapon. I'm not too sure what that is, but that looks pretty interesting. Can't wait to see if they put more, focus on her a little bit somewhere along the line. I always like Velvet. It'd be pretty interesting to see her in action and everything. But yeah. Then, of course, I almost forgot, literally almost forgot to tell you guys, the whole Crow telling Yang about, her mother thing and how he's going to help her to get her mind off the tournament. Who cares about that? He's going to help her find Raven. So, dang, things are seriously starting to build up in this episode. It was, really just, complete suspense and emotional turmoil for everyone. You got Yang tearing up, and then all of a sudden now figuring out that she can find her mother because Crow's gonna help. You got Pyrrha, she doesn't know what to do about the whole Fall Maiden thing. John is just completely confused, poor guy. RWBY started to figure out everything, why what happened was all ruse, and she's gonna have a fight with Mercury. What's gonna happen with Pyrrha and Penny? What's gonna happen with Emerald? Is she gonna use her thing? Where's Cinder? What's her plan? Where's Ozpin? What is he gonna do? Just so many questions, and it's really it just gets you at the edge of your seat, wondering and hoping that it would be next week already, so we have the other episode. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait, and yeah, that's all I really gotta say. It was another really good episode. Things are starting to steer towards more, like they said, it's gonna be starting to get more dark and everything, and stuff like that. So I can't wait for the next episode. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.